Hey guys, welcome to Kanni's classes Concept Simplified just for you. This is Nutrition Science Series Class 1. In this class, we are going to see about what is nutrition, the concept of nutrition, the nutrients present in the food, their classification, and the role of these nutrients in human health. Nutrition. First, let's see what is nutrition. If you go in search of a definition for nutrition in any textbook or in any website, you can find lots and lots of definition for nutrition. But to put it in simple words, we can say nutrition as the science of food and its relation to health. In other words, we can also say nutrition is the influence of the components of food on human health. What are these components of food? They are the substances present in the food and we call them as nutrients. Concept of nutrition. We all know that the human body need energy to perform any work and also our body need energy for various internal functions. So where the energy comes from? The energy comes from the food. So now how the food is getting converted into energy. As we know, there are components present in the food and we call them as nutrients. There are five major nutrients present in the food and they are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. In the process of digestion, these nutrients are break down into simpler substances and we get organic and inorganic complexes. What is this organic and inorganic complexes? Organic complexes are the compounds that have one or more carbon atoms in it with which other molecules are get attached like oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, etc. Whereas inorganic compounds will not have carbon atoms in it and they will be simpler molecules or compounds when we compare to the organic ones. Now, when the carbohydrates, proteins, fats and vitamins, when they break down into simpler substances, we get organic complex, whereas minerals are inorganic in nature. And in the process of metabolism, these organic and inorganic compounds, they get oxidized and we get energy. So, nutrition is a topic that deals with the study of what happens to the food during the process of digestion and how the end products that we get from these nutrients, they help in maintaining the human health. Now let's see the nutrients present in the food. As we saw, there are five major nutrients present in the food and they are carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins and minerals. And apart from this, there are two other nutrients and they are water and roughage or dietary fiber. We consider water as a nutrient because as we know, water is a universal solvent and without water, any digestion is not possible. And dietary fiber is the fiber that is present in the food and though they don't have any nutritional value, they have lot of good effects on human health. So we consider dietary fiber also as a nutrient. Classification of nutrients. Nutrients are classified as macronutrients and micronutrients based upon the amount of nutrient required for the human body. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are considered as macronutrients as they are required in larger amounts, whereas vitamins and minerals are considered as micronutrients as they are required in very less amount for the human body. In macronutrients, first let's see about the carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the major source of energy for physical and any physiological functions of the body and almost 70% of energy required for the human body is obtained only from carbohydrates. The energy is measured in terms of kilocalories and 1 gram of carbohydrates gives 4 kilocalories. When this carbohydrate is consumed in excess, they will be stored as glycogen in the body and will be used later for various other purposes. And when this carbohydrate is breakdown into simpler substances in the process of digestion, they will be converted to glucose, fructose, galactose, and other substances. The main source of carbohydrate are cereals, starch, sugar, jaggery, and tubers like potatoes, etc. Next is proteins. Proteins usually help in the growth and maintenance of the body cells, and almost 10% of energy is obtained from protein, and 1 gram of protein gives 4 kilocalories of energy. And when we consume this protein in excess, they will be converted as carbohydrate and fats and will be used later. In the process of digestion, when they break down into simpler substances, we get amino acids. And the main source of protein are milk, meat, pulses, and nuts. Now, fats. Fats provide energy to the body, and also they helps to keep the body warm. And fat are the dense source of energy, and they provide 1 gram of fat provide 9 kilocalorie of energy. And when we consume fat in excess, they will be stored as fat reserves in the human body, and majorly they will be responsible for the increase in the body weight. In the process of digestion, when they break down into simpler substances, we get fatty acids and glycerol. The main source of fats will be ghee, butter, oil, and nuts and seeds. Micronutrients. Vitamins and minerals are considered as micronutrients. First, let's see about vitamins. The word vita means life, which says that vitamins are very much essential for human life. And usually vitamins helps to regulate various kind of metabolic activities in the human body, and also they give a very good immune health to the body, and thus helps to fight against any kind of diseases. And vitamins are usually classified as fat soluble vitamins and water soluble vitamins. Vitamin A, D, E, and K are considered as fat soluble vitamins, that is, they are soluble only in fats. And vitamin B complex and C are water soluble vitamins, and they are soluble only in water. Now, let's see about the fat soluble vitamins. First, vitamin A. Vitamin A is necessary for the maintenance of healthy vision, especially the night vision, that is, adaptation of the vision in the dark. It is also important for the cell division and also for the maintenance of healthy skin and mucous membrane of the cells. Vitamin A is needed for the development and maintenance of the bone health. It also acts as an antioxidant and prevents the cells from the radical damage. Vitamin A is required for strengthening the immune system. The main sources of vitamin A are the animal foods include organ meats, that is the liver, egg, fish oil, and fish, and also the milk and milk products. In vegetables, we have spinach, carrots, pumpkin and broccoli, lettuce and yellow capsicum that are rich in vitamin A. In fruits, the sweet potato, papaya, the melon, peaches, apricots and avocado are rich in vitamin A. Now let's see vitamin D. Vitamin D is needed for the absorption of dietary calcium and its deposition in the bones. It is also required for the growth and maintenance of the bones. It helps to regulate the blood calcium, and it strengthens the immunity of the person. Vitamin D also plays an important role in protecting our body from various diseases. The main source of vitamin D are the exposure of our skin to the sunlight, the fish liver oils, egg yolk, fish liver, milk and milk products, and fortified milk and all. Next is vitamin E. The major role of this vitamin is an antioxidant. It is required for the protection of the cell damage that can be caused by the free radicals. And this vitamin also protects vitamin A and vitamin C from oxidation. As this vitamin prevents oxidative damage, this vitamin is usually considered as an anti-aging vitamin, and this vitamin is very important for the metabolism of iron, and it also helps in the immunity and maintenance of the nervous tissues. The main sources of vitamin E includes vegetable oils that is obtained from corn, cottonseed and sunflower and coconut oil, that is coconut. And the other source are the nuts like almonds, walnuts, coconut, and olives. The whole grain like bajra, wheat grain, and barley are a very good source of vitamin E. Fish, cod liver oil, pumpkin, spinach, broccoli, and pumpkin seeds and melon seeds, almonds, they are considered as a very good source of vitamin E. Next, let's see about vitamin K. The vitamin K is essential for the formation of blood clotting proteins. It has a very important part in the bone metabolism and formation. The very good source of vitamin K are vegetables like green peas, cauliflower, tomatoes, French beans, and cluster beans, and green leafy vegetables like broccoli, spinach, cabbage, lettuce, and mustard leaves. Pork and liver are very good source of vitamin K. And when we see the vegetable oils, soya bean oil and canola oil, they are considered to be a very good source of vitamin K. Next, let's see water-soluble vitamins. In water-soluble vitamins, we have vitamin B complex and vitamin C. Vitamin B complex have a set of B vitamins, and they are vitamin B1 or thiamine, B2 or riboflavin, B3 or niacin, B5 or pantothenic acid, B6 or pyridoxine, B7 or biotin, vitamin B9 or folic acid, and vitamin B12 or cobalamin. All these B vitamins have some specific functions to perform, and to mention in common, we can say vitamin B plays an important role in the metabolism of various other nutrients, and they also help in the proper nerve function and in the making of blood cells. When we see about the food sources, the whole grains, meat, milk, egg, legumes, sunflower seed, nuts, leafy vegetables, avocado, and fish are some good source of vitamin B. Next, let's see about vitamin C. Vitamin C is much needed for the synthesis of collagen, that is the cementing substance of our tissues. And vitamin C also helps in the absorption of iron. And like vitamin E, vitamin C also act as a very good antioxidant, and it also strengthens our immunity. When we see the food sources, vitamin C is rich in citrus fruits like melon, lemon, orange, sweet lime, grapefruit, and amla, and also in other fruits like cherry, strawberry, kiwi, mango, papaya, guava, etc. In vegetables, we can see vitamin C is rich in tomato, green chilies, cabbage, cauliflower, capsicum, broccoli, lettuce, spinach, etc. Now let's see the other micronutrient minerals. Minerals are the inorganic compounds found in the food, and they perform various important functions in the human body. Though they are required in very less amounts, they are very much essential for maintaining a healthy body. And uh, the minerals help in the formation of bones, teeth, and soft tissues, and they also help in the regulation of process like muscle contraction, blood clotting, and nerve stimuli. When we see more about minerals, minerals can be classified into macrominerals and microminerals. In macrominerals, we have calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, sodium, and potassium. And in microminerals, we have iodine, zinc, iron, and fluorine, etc. We can see more about minerals in later videos. Now, let's see about the very important nutrient, water. We all know human life is not possible without water. And water accounts for about 60 percentage of the total body weight. And as we all know, what the chemical formula of water is H2O. That is, it is made up of two hydrogen and one oxygen atom. And when we see about the sources, water is itself is a very good source, and we get water from beverages also, like when we consume coffee, tea, or any juices, through those mode also we get water. When we see about the functions of water, there are lots and lots of functions of water. Water have a lot of functions to perform. And to mention a few, we can say water regulates the body temperature and it dissolves the nutrients and make it feasible for the digestion process. It make it accessible to the body and it lubricates the joints. Water helps to prevent constipation and it also helps in removing the waste out of the human body. The next nutrient is dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is also a type of carbohydrate, but the difference is that this type of carbohydrate cannot be digested inside a human body. And like the other carbohydrates, when they break down into simple substances, we get products like glucose, fructose, and galactose, whereas dietary fiber cannot be broken inside the human body and they pass through the body undigested. When we see about the types of fiber, we have two types. They are soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. The food sources of dietary fiber are whole grains, fruits and vegetables, and nuts and oil seeds. Let's see about the health benefits of dietary fiber. Dietary fiber helps to relieve us from constipation and thus it protects against colon cancer. It also prevents us from gastrointestinal disease. It controls high cholesterol and it helps in the weight loss. Dietary fiber have a high satiety value, so you won't feel hungry when you eat a diet fiber-rich food, and thus you tend to eat less, and it helps in the weight loss. Now, all we humans require same nutrients. That is, we require carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals, water and dietary fiber because all our body perform only same functions. But the amount of nutrient that a person require varies. It varies based upon the age, sex, type of work and physiological changes. For example, a child may require the amount of nutrient in different proportion, whereas an adult or an old person may require the same amount, same nutrient in different proportions. And if you are a male, the amount of nutrient you require is different from the amount of nutrient a female require. And also, a sedentary worker may require the calories in lesser amount when we compare to the heavy worker. And also in the condition of physiological changes, some special conditions like if a woman is in pregnancy or a lactation, then the nutrient she need may differ. So based upon the nutrient requirement of each age group, their activity levels, and taking several other factors into consideration, the ICMR, that is Indian Council of Medical Research, has computed the dietary standards and we call that as recommended dietary allowances, RDA. Let's discuss about RDA in detail in the future videos. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope this video is useful to you, and don't forget to click the like button if you find this video useful, and also subscribe to Kanni's classes and press the bell icon nearby so that you will get a notification whenever I post a video. Also drop a comment about how you feel about this video. So that's all for this video, guys. Bye for now. Thank you.